In this video, I will explain why Nvidia's RTX 4060 Ti 8GB graphics card is a terrible product and should be avoided at all costs, while it is priced anywhere near its original $399 MSRP. Obviously, a significant price reduction could change my opinion, but knowing Nvidia, I wouldn't hold my breath waiting for that to happen. The only nice thing I have to say about the RTX 4060 Ti is that its power efficiency is damn impressive. Now let's talk about the most important part, performance in games. This is where the disappointment begins. At 1080p resolution, the RTX 4060 Ti is just 9% better than the 3060 Ti on average. That is a single-digit improvement over the previous generation. Things get even worse if you want this GPU to play games at 1440p. Here we see only a 5% increase over the 3060 Ti. Additionally, there are problems caused by the fact that the RTX 4060 Ti has inferior specifications compared to the 3060 Ti. The lack of adequate memory bandwidth is an issue in some games, resulting in disappointing benchmark results. For example, in Hogwarts Legacy, the 4060 Ti managed to perform worse than the 3060 Ti it is meant to replace. Things deteriorate further when you increase the resolution to 1440p. But this is one of the worst-case scenarios, so let's have a look at some other games, shall we? In Fortnite, there is only 5% difference between the 4060 Ti and 3060 Ti performance at 1080p. And the GPUs are matched at 1440p. There is an 8% difference in Cyberpunk 2077 at 1080p, and again, almost the same FPS at 1440p resolution. We see a similar pattern across many modern games. Even if we take a look at the best case scenario, where the 4060 Ti is 22% better in Forza 5, there is still not much to be excited about. This should have been the minimum generation-over-generation performance increase for the 4060 Ti. Instead, it is an outlier result in a sea of embarrassing examples. The fact that this $400 version of the 4060 Ti comes with just 8GB of memory simply adds insult to injury. Because 8GB will not be enough to comfortably play the latest AAA games going forward. The gaming industry has moved on to the next generation of higher quality textures and effects, which require more memory. But it seems like GPU makers are stuck in the past when it comes to mainstream graphics cards. A 16GB RTX 4060 Ti will launch in July, but it will cost $100 more. Considering its abysmal performance, I don't see any value in it. The way I see it, Nvidia got way too greedy. Instead of naming this graphics card an RTX 4060, they tacked on a Ti at the end of the name. Allow me to elaborate. If we compare this GPU to the RTX 3060, everything starts making sense. The 4060 Ti is 40% better than the 3060 at 1080p resolution and 39% better at 1440p resolution. The 4060 Ti would have been a great upgrade if it were replacing the RTX 3060, not the 3060 Ti. This is why, in my opinion, Nvidia should have launched it under the RTX 4060 name with 16GB of memory priced at $330 to $350. I don't recommend buying the 8GB RTX 4060 Ti at the current $400 price. The 16GB version is even worse value at $500. Bear in mind that both 4060 Ti variants will perform the same. A higher memory capacity will simply allow you to run future games using ultra-quality textures without running into issues. But that is about it. Nothing more, nothing less. The way I see it, the RTX 4060 Ti is a 1080p gaming graphics card. Paying over $400 to experience 1080p in 2023 sounds ridiculous to me. But what do you think about all this? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, then give it a like and subscribe for more if you haven't already. It was I, Vadim. Until next time.